Board with Friends, and we are back with another Cracking Packs, something we haven't done in a very long time because we're getting a lot of redundancy with our packs, so had to put it on hold for a little bit. But the new Wave 2 of the Transformers collectible card game, trading card game, is now out. Rise of the Combiners. Talked about it on the show a little bit. We have more stuff coming for it, but I managed to snag these from a local store, and we're going to see what's inside. So let's start with the first one. I'm excited. Something completely new. I mean, I know on the Facebook page they have been pretty good about announcing the characters and stuff like that, but I haven't gotten to see these cards in person, so I'm excited, especially for the new mechanics and things. Let's see who we got. Oh! Alright, cool. Dreadwind. I was hoping for this guy. I've been wanting him. I just like the idea of this. Dreadwind and Darkwing combine into Dark Dreadwing. Very old school Power Master characters from back in the day, and this is a great example of what these new cards are like. You notice I'm holding it very gingerly here. There's actually a crease for the combiner gimmick and for the triple changers, so that the cards, when you have it in robot mode, sorry for the glare here, it folds in half like this. So you got it in robot mode with the tiny little text on it, and then you can transform it over into jet mode. Let's see here. What are his stats? 8-star character, Pierce 2 when he's in vehicle mode, 2 attack, 3 defense, not bad. Average health at 12. Plain, and he's ranged. And when you transform him to robot mode here, he's got 2 attack, so it just goes down in defense a little bit. And at the end of your turn, if you have Blackwing, oh sorry, not Darkwing anymore. They had to get the new name. Aerial attacker in bot mode on the battlefield, or in your knockout area, you may scrap 3 cards from your hand. If you do, combine the 2 into Dreadwing. And that's when you open up this fold here, and the card transforms into the lower half of the combined jet mode. Super cool gimmick. It looks like they add their health together, and they get 7 attack and 2 defense. And this has 2 weapon slots, 2 armor slots, and 2 utility slots. So just a combination of the 2. And you notice when it's combined, it's a 16-star character, because you're still limited by that 25 stars. So that's going to be really interesting. The only thing I worry about with these new cards is this here, how long that's going to hold up for. But we'll see. So we'll put these aside, and we'll take a look at... I'm so excited. Finally, new battle cards that we can add up. And we'll tear that open. Pop this open, and I'm hoping for some cool new ones. We got cooling vents. Is that... looks like Obsidian from Beast Machines. Oh yeah, I know. He was in the newer comics. Cooling vents, common card. When you put this on a ranged character, repair 1 damage from it, and it adds +1 to defense. Oh, the primary laser is back. I was hoping for all new cards, but I guess that's not going to be the case. Energon Slingshot, +2/1 attack. When you put this on a melee character, do 1 damage to an enemy. So, neat combos there, and it adds a blue pip. Underhanded Tactics. Do 1 damage to an enemy. If it's knocked out this way, repair 1 damage from one of your Decepticons. So, obviously you want to put that in a Decepticon deck. Intelligence Mission. Tap one of your untapped specialists. That has 5 stars or more and draw 3 cards. Neat. Evasive Maneuvers, Tough 3. After the upgraded character defends, scrap this card. Okay, so it's a one and done kind of card. And that's one of the ultra rares. And Superior Plating. Tough 4. Play this if you played Tech Research this turn. That's interesting. So it has to be combined with another card. None of the new color pips in this package. So we'll see what happens. We'll put these aside here, and that over there, and we'll open up the next pack. Pop that. trash over there. And what are the chances? This is my biggest complaint about this game, is the duplicates. And the first 2 packs I open of the new wave, and it's a duplicate. I can't win. That's fantastic. Well, let's see if we got some duplicates in here. Very likely. That open. Trash over here. We got confidence. Draw 2 cards, then scrap 2 cards from your hand. If you began the game with only Autobot characters, you may play an action. So there you go into the Autobot deck. Improvise shield. We've seen that before. Testify. Each player draws 2 cards. Useful, but you got to give something to your opponent. Field repair. It's good old first aid. Repair 1 damage from your character if it's an Autobot, plan 1. So that's one of the new mechanics of this game, is plan. So you may put 1 card from your hand on top of your deck, which allows you to stack the deck in your favor for when you're flipping cards in battle or in defense. So that's pretty useful to have, and I love that this mechanic has now been added, because it helps waylay the randomization when you're flipping cards. You can stack it in your favor. Inferno Breath. What do we got here? Tap one of your untapped characters that has 5 stars or more and do 3 damage to an enemy. So just instant damage. But the sacrifice would be tapping a card. Oh, here we go. One of the new green pips. So while the upgraded character is battling an enemy that has the same number of stars as it, the upgraded character has +2 attack and +2 defense. From what I understand of the green pips, when you see these, is if you flip this card and you see green, you can actually take this card into your hand if you choose to. We'll get more onto that once we get more cards and we're actually able to do a live play. But that is a really cool mechanic, and I'm really interested to see how that enhances the game. Universal Network Access. Draw 3 cards. Your team and deck can have 25 stars to... Oh! This is another new thing that they've added. So now, battle cards, they can have these 1-star cards, which is pretty cool. So when you get those, teams that are built up that add up to 24 or 23 stars, and you're like, I got no 2-star cards, I got nothing to work with here. Now you can have these super special cards that you can add in to get to that 25-star limit. Really nice. Disappointing that we had a duplicate, but really exciting that we got some more cards there. And now the final pack of this episode. Will it be another Dreadwind? Can I go 3 for 3? Because that would be hysterical. Well, it's definitely not Dreadwind. It is, Hot Rod. A lot of people were hoping he'd be in this game. And he is part of the Optimus Maximus combiner, from what I understand. So again, with the folding cards, the combiners, all of them, whether it's the big 5-part, the 6-part combiners, and I believe he's a 6-part combiner. He's got Tough 1 in vehicle mode, 10 health, which is below average, 2 defense, 4 attack. And when he transforms into robot mode, 4 attack, 2 defense, 10 health still, obviously. When this is in your knockout area and you flip to this mode, do 1 damage to an enemy. So that's interesting. That adds in the idea of playing something like Rapid Conversion, but you can affect a card that's in your knockout area. I guess Rigormorphous sets in. And then when you open it up, it's hard to see here, but this will be part of the big Optimus Maximus combiner. Kind of like you build a puzzle of them and put it all together. But neat. So this feels a lot sturdier than I was expecting. I'm not going to tug too hard, obviously, on this, but that's good. And then we'll see how this works out. We're definitely going to do some live plays once we get some more cards going on here. I'm interested to do a full combiner team versus the Metroplex deck and see how that plays. So we'll see who we get over the next few packs that we open. But other than that, oh wait, we gotta open this. I was ready to close it all out. I always forget about the battle cards. Pop this open. And we have Wheelie. When's he going to be a card you can play? Character you can play. Move 1 damage counter from one of your characters to an enemy. Flying. Okay, so you can just manipulate damage. That's fun. Enforcement batons. When you put this on a character, scrap an enemy weapon. And it does have that green pip on it, so it could be an either-or situation, which would be interesting. Field Communicator. When you put this on a specialist, scrap the top card of your deck. You may play that card.